rises off her nest. She goes home in the evening with the dew all on her breast. And like the jolly ploughboy she whistles and she sings. She goes home in the evening with the dew all on her wings. Oh, Roger the ploughboy, he is a dashing blade. He goes whistling and singing over yonder green glade. He met with Minnie Susan, she's handsome lady.
This little adventure takes place on a small lake called Energy Lake, which is really just a creek that's dammed off from the main Cumberland. It's probably about a mile long and a quarter mile wide, and this is just kind of a little testing grounds that I use. The wind is blowing directly from the back of the lake from the southwest, as it usually is, and the mission for today is just to make steady progress upweather and to practice tacking and making the boat go upwind efficiently.
Kiss me now or never love, this bonny lass did say. The lark in the morning, she rises off her nest. She goes home in the evening with the dew all on her breast. And like the jolly ploughboy, she whistles and she sings. She goes home in the evening with the dew all on her wings.
I'm on my second anchorage now, and I'm actually anchored out over by the campground side. I don't normally do that. Kind of nice over here. They've got a little beach actually, a place cordoned off for swimming. I think they've got a bunch of cabins over there. I've never seen them though. I'm not all that skilled of a sailor, but to make things even worse, the only cleats I have on this boat are just like, just a regular cleat where you actually have to tie it off, or what I do, like for the mizzen sheet, I just wrap it around and pull it. It's not really cleated off, but it holds for the most part. So I actually have to work a lot harder than if I had proper like racing hardware, which I do not. I'm thinking I might get some kind of a jam cleat for the mizzen. That would probably make sailing a lot easier, probably make tacking a lot better. I saw this old British sailing show where on some kind of dinghy, some wooden dinghy, I think it was for a dagger board, but they had a mechanism that was like, it was actually cast iron, some kind of a rod with all these notches in it, to where you could set the dagger board in different positions. So I've got something similar rigged up for my centerboard, because the centerboard is wooden, so that means that it floats. So it has to have something to hold it down. And from a safety and shallow water perspective, it would be a lot better to have a bungee downhaul and just have lines for the downhaul and outhaul. But I kind of like the way it sails with this stick with notches. in the evening, as the wind was starting to subside, I had probably made it about 3/4 of the way down the lake, so I was pretty satisfied with that. I was hoping to get a little farther, but you can only go so far before you get into some really shallow flats, so I'd probably made it just about as far as I was going to be able to. So I decided to bring the boat about and just kind of drift my way downwind back to the ramp. Got the boat back on the trailer, got her de-rigged, and then I went about a mile down the road, just off of a little gravel road, and set up my camp for the night, just right by the truck, and I would look for another adventure on the following day. Just woke up from a somewhat chilly night. Got down to about 47, I think, and that's not too awfully cold. I've definitely slept out in much colder, but that's the coldest temp in, well, since all summer. Forgot my actual kettle, so had to use this little stainless pot. No lid, but that worked just fine.